thing coming now, man. I'm about ready to. They're already starting to ban some AI stuff. Supposedly the beauty filter's about to die. How about them apples? Remember that go on Snapchat to make themselves look better, the catfish guys, and when guys see them in real life they look like shit, and then they get mad because they don't fucking like them. I know so many young women that do you know, the whole Snapchat thing. So many of them. Matter of fact, they all do it. It's only younger women. They're all on Snapchat. And it's starting to get kind of like ridiculous out there.
Yes. Yes. Let's get to work.
And like, it's getting kind of sad out there.
You're doing this one? Time to get to work. You're doing this one? Time to get to work. You're accepting this request? Okay, let's do our best. You're doing this one? Time to get to work. You're doing this one?
Cool.
Time to get to work. This is the request. You're already working on this one. Are you double checking the request? Okay, we can do this.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, there's so much shit going on. Every time technology gets created, it's always taking advantage of people.
All the proof we need. We should be able to enter the...
Time to make our way over.
Alright.
Let's put something sweet up to this. We deserve a little reward, yeah? Okay, time to go to work. Engaging the enemy. This was over before it began. Good job, everyone. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy. Strike the enemy from here. Woohoo! Time for a royal beatdown. This will be a piece of cake. Huh? There's more of them?
Persona! Travis! Finally! He let up! Let's finish him off!
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Oh, guys!
But yeah, this is kind of messed up.
I will take them by surprise!
Yeah! Let's steamroll these bozos.
You're mine! You're still coming!
The enemy's hard enough. Now with standard nuclear attack. I'm sensing less enemies. Let's finish it. Nice, Joker. Hit its weakness.
Alright, Joker!
But yeah. It sucks that our government has to step in to teach people to be more pure-minded now. This is how fucking stupid society is.
No holding back.
Well, let's get this done! Damn it! It's over.
We're almost there. Stay strong, everyone. That was too easy.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Careful. There's a shadow lurking around.
Oh, you're screwed now!
Right. Let's clear a path.
I'll reveal your true
Okay,
form.
right. Now's our chance to attack.
Strike! Be gone!
Only all battles were this easy. Okay, let's even this. You're all going down. Go, go, go! Someone looks after you. I'm not a challenge. Burn it up. Down with the major nuclear attack. Try to keep that up. Probably shouldn't be too hasty.
There we go.
Let's go!
Stop doing that shit.
Come! Rabbit them!
Got it? Like no sicknesses.
But-
Joker. Defeated. Nice teamwork.
This one! This one!
Not much of a challenge.
Got this for sure! It's over!
Showtime. Is that it? That was fast. You should apply the same effort in the next battle.
But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Our government, the people gotta kick in because people are just fucking stupid. How would you raise your children to be fucking dumb?
Excellent. I don't sense any shadows nearby.
You're mine! Here!
It's showtime. No way am I gonna lose. Burn it up. Down with major nuclear attack. One last push.
Fire! Take this! Is that all you got?
Almost there. Let's get it.
Rabbit them!
Here I thought they'd put up a fight.
Oh, nice. Keep it up.
You're mine! Take this!
But yeah, people get really distorted by reality too much. It's always the younger people.
Breeze right past them.
You remain. Let's finish them off.
I'll break a sweat. Now's our chance.
Yes, this won't take long.
Full.
Battle's almost won. Let's finish this.
Fire!
That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap. Let's move on. Hang on a sec. Stop.
The battle begins.
All right, let's go.
Fire!
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this.
Fire! 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 Yeah! No!
Did I kill my guy with like? I guess because you have to go back and kill them.
Sure.
Okay, that makes sense though. I didn't kill me all the way. He took half my health. So better than last time. I think one shot my ass. That's cool. You can go back to those places now. But yeah, there's just been so much fucking shit with people in that online stuff.
Noticed us yet. Let's do it. I'll go too. Let's finish them. Shadows ahead.
That's why you're the
Yeah, once you learn the combinations of your people's attacks, now you get it strong. I mean, I can have to do that fire AoE thing without using my stamina.
I think we all did really
I wouldn't get this up.
well. Okay, let's keep it moving. No shadows detected here.
Yeah, it's every third hit, so if I count out. Yeah.
You're mine.
Okay. So 2 is the launch. I have to keep hitting, bro.
You're mine.
Yeah, I do 3 of them. Yeah, so 2 is the launch, 3 is the fire attack, which is really nice.
Look, a shadow. What do we do? Your chance. It's showtime. Burn it up. Hero with laser nuclear attack. Running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stuff.
So I need to do a AoE fire though.
All right. No time to waste. Fly, ladies. Fly.
Those are still great enough. Be wise to conserve our strength. Let's go.
The edge is in sight. We can do it.
That was almost too easy.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Nope. No shadows here.
We've got everything we need. Let's use the proof and open that gate. Ooh, it actually opened.
All right, look alive, guys.
Hold on. It's likely the Overlord's retainer is waiting for us inside. Sure to be a difficult fight. Let's be on our guard.
Do you think there's more like the fearsome core in there?
I have to say,
Don't worry,
there's a huge
I won't let them hurt you.
yeah, it did change quite a bit for a lot of people. Especially for a lot of these women. Every time I listen to liberal media, man, I'll tell you what, I hear the same stupid fucking shit. It's always the same crap. They always want to say, this is what Americans want. They always gotta say that fucking satanic bullshit. These news, that's why no one's watching. The news media outlets are dead. Because they're fake. They're all make-upped up. Look like media whores. Not even saying like women whores, like just overall just media whores. They spread a bunch of mass bullshit, and it's just fucking stupid. Got more drama.
Man, you're totally sold on this, aren't you?
Okay, let's...
And like the more and more you think about it, the more and more you start learning about what's going on in the world, Matt. These media outlets constantly always say, you should be like this because this is what America wants. No, this is what you want. You disguise Americans as the idealistic things that you want as a media company. So if your script says, hey, you know, always say this, you know what they always say? It's not our ideas, it's Americans' ideas. No. You talk to a whole bunch of people now, their distorted reality is fucking, well, distorted. Their reality is not your reality. So if you listen to a whole bunch of, you know, fan-based people now that tell you about someone, say, oh, this person's a great person now, he's realistic in that. And then you like see them in real life, you see what they do, like Don Lemon. Don Lemon's a piece of shit fucking butthole fucking sniffer. Yeah, that dude should go to fucking prison. He probably likes going to prison. But I'm sure those boys will fucking tear his ass up. Because, you know, he'd be the first one on the fucking cell block getting his ass raped, bro. No offense to him. You know, he's kind of a piece of shit person. Spread a bunch of mainstream media fucking nonsense just because people want to listen to him. Yeah, exactly. Fan base. It doesn't make you right just because your fan base wants you to fucking do something. Just because people tell you to sit there and do that stuff and you have a fan base of motherfucking morons state all that stuff, doesn't mean that's right. I don't believe what anybody says unless there's actual evidence and truth behind it. But there's morally code out there. Not everyone's right. Not everyone's wrong. There's only one right and one fucking wrong. If you lie and you make shit up, you're fucking wrong. If you have no evidence of it, just like Don Lemon, we did all that stupid shit at that church and that. Yeah, they don't like Christians. And Jesus told us that people are going to hate you because they hated me first. Because they distort the truth. Jesus says, I tell you the truth. That's the reason why I believe. It's the truth. So, when people distort their own truth, because they want to have their own power, and that's what's starting to happen in all over the world. People want to distort their own truth. They want their own power. Because if they feel powerful, then that's a good thing for them. But since power is something that could be abused, which it normally is because you're a fucking mortal, human beings that have too much power, I tend to fucking abuse it too much. Of course, it's not saying all of people do it. No, it's never everyone that does it. It never will be everyone that does it. It's just certain people that don't have good traditional values are going to do that. That's why God's tradition is so powerful. Because it enables you to be a realistic fucking person. These people aren't real online. A lot of these people are pretty fucking fake. They want to establish that they're real. Because how many people online do you actually trust? You know, if someone's not, you know, going for what the Bible tells us to do, well, no offense, I don't fucking trust you. Which a lot of people go by what the Bible says, and the Bible's up front with the truth. There's a lot of distorted realities out there. Just like Persona. I could base Persona on real life. We have a lot of distorted people out there that believe in stuff that is not fucking true. It's not true at all. They're completely being lied to. They're being manipulated. That's why, you know, they say Jesus is very, very, very serious with how distorted our reality is because of human intervention. It's not human intervention, so to say, it's Satan intervention. You act like the Dark Lord doesn't, you know, sit there. He is God in this world. He can't do nothing, but that's how he established himself. He made himself God in this world. Very low power. I mean, to a mortal, he's basically, you know, extremely powerful. But he's not a creator, so he can't do anything. All he could do is what? Distort reality from the actual truth. That's why people believe in satanic shit. They don't even know that they're doing it. They think it's normal because everybody else does it. Yeah, that's how fucked up reality is. 90% people are probably going to burn in hell because they don't realize the truth. It doesn't mean that's going to happen. That's why you have time to repent. But when you don't know the truth, then of course you're going to fucking tell your reality to go fuck off. This is why so many, this is why a lot of people do have other issues now. And they distort their own realities and they constantly do it. And they don't even know they do it.
The brave heroes approach their foe. Who goes there?
Oh crap! We got another one? And what's up with the narrator?
Silence wells. I by Lisa's cast. Your end is at hand.
Hey, a lot of you got distorted realities. A lot of times they don't care either. Yeah, I need to get some sleeping. It's always sleep. Sleep's the biggest problem in this, because it doesn't miss too much.
To be defeated by such utterly grotesque evil.
Once we get in the castle, are you ready? Alright, let's go. Okay, we've made it inside. Let's keep up the pace. We can always use it. Ready anytime. Just say the
Show
word.
me your true self. Oh, you're screwed now.
Don't let your guard down.
Let us end this.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Hey, look, it's a treasure chest.
But, you know, a lot of people live in that distorted reality.
The RNG gods smile upon us.
The sad thing is they don't even realize they live into it. I don't know who to put this into, because these guys are not even my last ones. There's no point in doing it. I'll do that. But yeah, there's a lot of distorted realities out there.
I sense a shadow lurking about. Proceed with extreme
Ooh,
caution.
that's camera. Oh, I can go for the gate though. Here's that. No. I need to turn on my camera just a little bit.
This is the request. You're already working on this one.
Okay, so I gotta... I'm gonna go
Boop.
Boop.
Ah.
Focus.
Oh, a shadow!
What's that? I can see it.
There it is. But yeah. Ooh. Cool. Looks real nice.
Don't get cocky!
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
That's Joker for you!
No shadows detected here. How far along are we now?
We're only about halfway up. It's gonna be a while before we get to the top. Guess we'll want to keep an eye on our health and stuff.
Don't move!
Whoa, that was sweet!
Weaker than us, but it's immune to fire. Don't get careless.
Go ahead.
On your
Doesn't look like there's any shadows around.
Kind of cool you can play with other characters like that, but they did make them a little bit stronger though. The first one, you had to upgrade them to get to their actual form. And it looked cool as fuck, but they weren't really that strong. Your character's personas were just way stronger. I look at all my personas and I'm like, this is the one I'm using right now. He's incredibly strong. His persona, look how strong his persona is. His persona is ridiculous. They gave him, I believe they gave him more magic. Cause like her strength is higher than that. His stuff is just beyond really good. We had like 30 in that, because I think once it has that 99, like they were all at like 60s and close to 70s and up. I think they might get up a little bit higher this time. And since I'm leveling up rather quickly compared to the other ones, so. Yeah, he doesn't nullify that stuff. She nullifies her fire and strongest lightning. Yeah, I don't know why that. Yeah. They're a lot more even. This has a lot of endurance, which I really fucking like. I was like having super high ass endurance.
Something's shooting up from the floor! It's a trap! Look out! There's no turning back now. Let's double down and keep moving forward.
Focus.
I think they're onto us. Be more alert from now on. Yay, a treasure chest! Pop that sucker open! Hey, Joker, what did you find?
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Anything with power is nice. Yeah, that works.
I'll take it.
Got my dingers a little burned already.
Huh. I want to check that out.
It's weakness is fire! Turn him to it, Chris! Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Almost there! Let's get him!
That was almost too easy.
All right! No time to waste! All right! We got it!
But yeah, the honest truth, I 100% believe social media should be not publicized as a moneymaker.
I found a treasure chest.
What's in it?
Anything that makes money always seems to distort people's fucking reality a lot.
Score! Now let's get some more. We're almost to the top
Because there's a
floor.
lot of people out there that
A
make
little bit
money
further,
off
guys.
being fake. And they're fake as fuck too. But the funny thing is that everybody makes that kind of money.
Go! Eliminate them!
Good thinking, Joker.
Perhaps I should be taking note.
It's showtime! Go for it, Joker! Boss looks pretty worn out.
I appreciate it.
The enemy's burning up. Fear him with laser nuclear attack.
Showtime. Get a move on. Allegor. Here.
Whoa! Looking cool, Joker. Mind-blowing as always, Joker.
I will handle this.
Stronger than us, and Chris won't work on him. Don't be intimidated. The enemy raised their attack power. Do not want to get hit right now.
Yeah, this game's a little bit harder than the first out of 5. Yeah.
Sensing any shit.
Because they can just keep on hitting your guy. Your guy keeps on getting knocked back and shit. It's fucking outrageously annoying. The experience is good, man. The experience is good.
This birdcage. It's just like the one back in Shibuya.
But yeah, social media is gonna be all over the place in that. It's just everyone's so devoted to it. Like, here's how good social media is good to connect with people and stay connected. Like, if you like video games or movies or certain type of genres, you can get connected well with them. But when it comes down to like politics and religion and that, more less likely be devoted to a specific religion. Especially like the Muslims and all the Buddhists and all that stuff and that. Everybody else is more.
Shout out to these guys.
Everybody seems to be more peaceful when it comes down to certain things. Besides the Muslims. Muslims are never peaceful. Like the full-on actual religion. Like if you're a Muslim, you know. Like every time I listen to stories and that, like the Bosnians and that, they were dominantly Christians back then, and then the Muslims took them over. So just the plain Jane just tell you how bad the Islamic like people are. That people that devote themselves to Islam 100%. Not everyone does. Most of them just use it as a way of saying my religion is better than your religion. Or like, the Quran proves that Jesus was king. The Quran proves that Jesus was actually real, because it says devote yourself to the old gospel, the Jew text and the new text of the Gospels. Not, Jesus' text. Oh man. And when you start to look at all this stuff and that, all this information that online, you start to distort yourself to think certain things. That's why, reality itself is not a video game. Some people devote themselves to that. Their minds are rushing around it. It's like as soon as they get home from work, they get mad at work because they devote themselves to a reality that doesn't exist. And so I have to talk about these things all the time because I start to see the reality shatter of people and that they don't want to do things in real life anymore. Like back in the old days and that, like everybody was going bowling, they were outside playing that, they would devote themselves to human fun. Nowadays, it's kind of the opposite. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. But if you distort your reality too much, that your reality becomes the game itself. I'd done it before when I was little. When I was in my 20s, I devoted myself to EverQuest for years, and I was so addicted to it. I'd be on it for like 8 hours a day. Like, I would live on it. I wouldn't even know why that I would even want to be out in the real world. The problem is, that's the deception that the devil gives you. That's why I devote myself to look at a game and look at reality, too. Like I play Persona. All the characters in Persona are basic characters that you see in everyday actual reality. That you have your smart one, you have your dorky one, you have your leader, which is just he's always the strongest, he's always outstanding, he has more power than everybody else, but he's responsible over that power. He goes for justice, not for tyranny. And then you look at all like Anne And in Persona, the beauty queen. She is smart, but people always seem to abuse her because of her beauty. Like, oh wow, you're so attractive in that. And you know how many times a woman gets tired of that fucking shit, or even a man getting tossed up by women. So, oh wow, you're so pretty now, but the personality never exists. That's actual reality. What Anne goes through, what all these characters go through, that's what people go through. And women, of course women can say, oh, it's just women. No. Attractive dudes go through the same thing. It's just men handle it differently than women do. Women can shoot away or just complain about it. Men just only just shoot away or just don't think about it. Because there's more important things to be. So like when I sit there and and I get into these conversations with people and that about just little things in life, and I always start with attention. How much attention and what kind of attention do you actually want? People say, well, I want to be popular, I have all this attention. Okay, the proof is in the pudding. Look at all the celebrities. All the celebrities that get all this attention out. What happens to them? They all get addicted to drugs. They all get fucked up lives. They all turn to fucking just ugly, demoralized humans. Why? Because they're getting praise when praise should not be to them. Stop praising these people. They don't deserve praise. They're nothing special. You devote yourself to that's why they become like that. Because you put them on camera. I bet you if you took off the camera off of all these celebrities, take your camera away, what happens? You ain't gonna fucking know them. You ain't gonna know nothing about them. These celebrities would stop existing if you pulled the camera off of them. If TV was just, I don't even know what the fuck TV would be. Say TV was just all cartoons and anime. You wouldn't know anything about the celebrity world. You would know about voiceovers and that. But the celebrity world wouldn't even fucking exist if they didn't have a camera on them. The TV is what distorts the reality for a lot of humans, for almost all of them. They believe in people they don't even fucking know. There's no actual truth. They're written scripts. People watch the news all day. They're written scripts. Then people aren't actually who they are. They're televising who they want you to think that they are. They're not the real person. They really aren't. They want to act invincible online. That's how you get all these twat levels. Remember on Xbox Live and that when I was younger and that, people would be trolling, people would be pieces of shit. You have people like that are just pieces of shit people. They're scared in real life, but when they're behind a screen, they think they're invincible. And that's how you get the modern day woke fucktard liberal. These crazy people out there saying, oh, we should shoot all these federal agents, and they start attacking people and shit because they're deranged, and they sit behind a camera and a massive group of fucking people. They can't do it one-on-one. They can't go up there and do that. They try to, but they do it with a camera on them. They want someone to visualize that they're trying to do something. No. That camera distorts the actual reality. That's why you're seeing these people getting shot up by ICE. Why are they getting shot by federal officers if you just let them do their fucking jobs? Because they think, oh, they're tyranny. Yeah, because you believe the stupid shit that's scripted that these guys are spewing out saying they're all Nazis. But Nazism is real communism. We don't live in communism, which I don't understand how the fuck these people even think that shit. Okay, I'll say it like this. I don't understand it because I'm not like it. But we could put some points down to say, okay, why are they doing these kind of things? Kind of just like a hunch. Number one, they always talk about freedom of speech. They always say, I can say what I want to say. You can say whatever you want to say without threatening people and without lying to people. You can't threaten someone. You say, well, I have freedom of speech. No, that's not what freedom of speech actually means. Freedom of speech, you can speak your beliefs, you can say things, but you can't use them as threatening or lying about things. You can't speak fucking lies. Like when people say stuff about me specifically, because I take it personally, which you should as a person, and they say lies about me, yeah, I'm gonna tell them, like, hey, you can't be saying that. And they'll say, well, I have freedom of speech. No, you can speak the truth, or you can go fuck yourself, because then I have freedom of speech then to tell you to go fuck off and tell you that you're a piece of shit person. And that's not even from just normal mortal law. That's God heavenly law telling me to tell you to go fuck off. Because God hates liars, and I hate liars, so I can basically tell you to fuck off with God and with Jesus' name into it. And you can't do shit because you're immortal. You're a nobody. You're a flack of fucking dust that blows in the wind like a fart. You know, God tells us to do these things because it's the truth. So anyone that sits there and lies to you, the honest truth is you have divine justice to tell them to completely fuck off. And to tell them, you lie about me, go fuck yourself, bro. Because they can't do nothing. That's why lying's so bad. But lying distorts so many realities. And the only way to get someone to stop lying is by giving them the truth. Because they can't understand it, they freak out about it too. And not many people just say these things out of just pure anger. Like, I'm just angry at you, I'm going to say a whole bunch of negative things about you. Well, your anger is just negative. Yeah, there is such thing as positive and negative. You can be a positive, angry person. It's all about what you say. If you have hatred in your heart, you're going to spew out angry hatred. If you have love in your heart, you're going to spew out, you know, lovely anger. You're going to be more of a pacifist. You'll be like, oh, you know, I'm going to get loud with you because you're a piece of shit. And they'll resort to violence because all they know how to do because they're so weak. That's what comes down to being weak and strong, being wicked and being righteous. Righteous people tend to stand stronger than wicked people. Why? Look at wicked people's lives. I always get these concepts out there. Every time I talk to anybody that sits there has jealousy issues or they hate someone in their family because they have more than them, you're wicked. Why are you hating them? You should be like, oh, that's good. Because you don't believe in yourself, and you don't believe in what God gave you, so you tend to rot everybody else out, because that's what Lucifer does. Lucifer's a temper tantrum, falling bitch-ass angel. He's a temper tantrum angel. You know, oh my God, because I can't do what I want to do. That's what the rebellious is. So when you take the act of the first rebellious person, or angel, that repelled against what God wanted us to be, loving, caring, beautiful. When you look at people that rebel against the normal, traditional order, they're aligned with Satan 100%. They don't think it, but that's just how it is. People get mad about it. They don't want to know what they are, so they bring up religion. The old religion saying. People bring up religion to coat themselves and thinking that they're doing something good. It's like, well, Jesus said, no one's good in this world besides God. No one's good. So when you say those things, you're lying to yourself. Why? It's not because humans can't be capable of being good. It's just humans, we're not supposed to be sinners to begin with. So when we devote ourselves into that sin, we took ourselves away from what God wanted us to be in the first place. That's why sin's so bad. God doesn't want us to sin because he knows sin leads us to death. Because that's what sin is. You know, of course, satanic people always will say, well, no, God is changing. It's moral law, and God doesn't lie. So if he changes the law, which means he lied about the law in the first place, God's incapable of doing that because he's pure and holy, so he can't lie. He can't misjudge people. He just speaks divine judgment. That's why the Bible explains what God hates and what he actually hates, because people want to believe that he loves all the time. He loves the human, but he hates the sin. And that gets the people. It's the sin that he hates. He doesn't hate us, actual human beings that he created. He hates the sin that dwells in us, in our spirits. That's why he does the things he does. See, people always want to get the two. No. He hates sin altogether. They're abominations. Like when someone's saying, oh, I'm gay, he doesn't hate you specifically. He hates the sin of gayness. He hates the sin of morality. He hates the sin of, lusting. That's what he hates. Because God knows that's not you. That's the demon dwelling in you. That's the spirit dwelling in you that's doing that. People think it's not. You're not born this way. You're putting that to that perspective. I know people say, oh, you're born gay. No offense, you're not. No one's born gay. You're not born with anything. You don't know anything. When you're a child, you know absolutely nothing. It's what you see and hear. It's what develops you. That's what it is. If you don't have moral guidance when you're a child, you don't learn how to be part of the traditional actual life itself, then you fall apart and you start doing deranged things. You start being more satanic. And then what happens is you get lonely, you get tired of being alive, you get all these things that because you're moralizing yourself to not know the fucking truth. And you don't even understand it. You're just walking around with life like, I don't know what to do. One of the guys I work with that, he's a gay guy. Completely doesn't know what the fuck to do. He's a good guy. He's got a good heart. But he's not guided. He doesn't know what to do. And no, he's gay. He acts gay. He talks gay. The thing is he gay? He even tries to tell me, not personally, but he kind of brings out that. He's like, well, I don't know. That's the problem. You don't know. You don't have the knowledge of it. You don't understand it. You're not guided into it. That's what Jesus always tries to tell us tonight. I am the truth. You follow me, you get the truth. Everyone else is going to lie to you and manipulate you in certain ways for their own personal thing. But the thing is, I'm not mortal. I am God. So I give you flat out truth of the world that's going to be and forever will be. That's why I truly don't believe people are gay. 100%. Because it doesn't make sense to me. No, you get two gay parents, lesbians or guys and that. What happens? Their kids are always gay. Why? Because they develop themselves around there. But every once in a while, they're not always gay. Let's say that. They're not always gay. Every once in a while, they change. That would always devotes into. I'm talking about psychology. The human condition of the mind and that. Dude, it's the most interesting thing in the world how people like trigger themselves to believe in things that are not actually true, which is almost everything. Our whole reality is distorted. It's been distorted since we got internet. I've noticed that a lot because I was born without internet. I noticed reality started getting distorted because of social media. Fuck even TV and that. TV distorts reality too. Because they're talking about banning the AI filter beauty thing. And all over the world. Because you got all these people and that. I don't know why there's so many fucking simps out there. I have no idea why the hell men are paying to look at fucking women. You mentioned gay people. Yeah. I mentioned Jesus as the truth. I don't believe people are actually gay. I think that it's a distorted reality because they believe in something so heavily that they distort their reality. That they give into the act of being gay. 100%. Science say they want to prove the Geno thing and that. It's like, no one's born gay. You're not born with anything. You're born neutral. I don't believe the whole born gay. No, it doesn't make any sense. A kid can dress up like a fucking girl and devote themselves to being a fucking woman. Oh yeah, because it makes perfect sense. Demons like to distort our reality from the truth. They always do. That's why demons love to keep us away from God. And the biggest thing I have to say in the gay community, they're all like, well, God hates us, we're abominations. Nah, God doesn't hate you. God hates the gay in you. Well, that's who I am. No, it's not who you are. It's who you devote yourself to be. How do I know that? Because I've been through it myself. I was gay for a little bit and I broke out of it. Oh my God, is that true? Yeah, that's fucking true. I researched it myself. I was with the guy for almost 2 years. I know damn well that it's just a fucking belief. You know why? Because my spirit, my heart was telling me it was bad. The Holy Spirit was telling me that it was bad. I pushed myself to try to get into it, but my Holy Spirit wouldn't let me do it. It literally pushed me away constantly. And eventually we just, I left them. Why? Because it's the fucking truth. A lot of people don't have the Holy Spirit. They really don't. They're so devoted in what they do, they don't believe that it's bad. That's what's bad about sin. No, I'm not gay. You can't be gay. The gay doesn't exist. Bisexuals don't exist. It's a distorted reality that you want to believe in because people tell you that it's true. It's not true. Jesus says it's not true, so it's not fucking true. God literally speaks it all the time in the Bible. He calls it abomination for a reason. Not that the person's bad, but the sin is an abomination. I tested it out to prove a fucking point. No. You're not listening, bro. I tested out that you can't be gay. It doesn't exist. You devote yourself to that gay lifestyle because people think it exists. I have actual research from my own personal experience that no one's gay. I try being gay. That's why I say being gay. It's an act. It's all an act. You distort yourself to that reality, and whatever you believe in, you become. That's how belief is so strong. People say belief is random. It is random. But the truth of it is, if you don't believe in the truth, if you don't believe in Jesus, then there's nothing else is true. Because how many of you believe in stuff, they have no idea what the fuck they're even talking about. They have no idea what's guiding them. Like, well, I don't know what's guiding me. And then they get second guess themselves. Because that's what happened. When I was with the dude, I always second guess myself. I knew I wasn't gay. But I tried to be. It didn't work. But if someone believes that they're 100% gay, of course they're going to keep doing it. Because I was watching this Family Guy clip. You remember Family Guy clip when Peter became gay? And then it kind of have a little bit more of a, kind of have a twist on it. The gene weared off, and then he's like, wait a minute, I'm not gay. It's because it doesn't exist. It's a distorted reality. You believe in it so much. That's why you say, like, people that believe in paganistic shit, they believe in demons. What do? They have a shit ton of fucking hatred. They believe in hatred is something they should do. They should believe in revenge. They should believe in hating people that don't like them, completely hate them. No. It's not about hatred of the person itself, because everybody wants to be loved. We all want to be loved. We all want attention. But we distort our realities that because we believe in getting attention is to be hateful, to get someone mad. I had this one girl that I worked with. She told me one day, she's like, basically saying, she's like, oh yeah, I like when I get underneath your skin, and I like when you get mad. I'm like, wait, what? You a fucking Rihanna? Are you crazy? Like, and she was trying to get underneath my skin. Yeah. And she does curses, and she does all this stupid shit and that. Yeah, she's a paganistic fucking whore, basically. And I can say that for a fact because of the way she was acting. She had a boyfriend and that, but she would always flirt with me and try to get my attention through her sexuality. Yeah, that's what demons do. Through all the times of the world, women and men are used for sexualization. That's not who you want to be. That's not who you were as a child. You devote yourself to it. Like for me and that, I can't do that. I cannot do that. It repels. I don't know how many times I would try to get into a situation where I'm just like, why can I not do these things? Like, if I see a girl that's really hot in that, and if I don't feel emotionally attached to her, and if I feel like, I want to actually be with her for the rest of my life, because a lot of these women are not like that at all, they always want to have sex. They instantly want to have sex. They instantly are horny in that. They always want to fucking have cock in them that. And I'm like, I don't know how men can be pussy fuckers. Like pussy's great, but like, It's the person itself that makes it good. No, you're all good. And it always distorted, it always made me look at life from a different perspective. I say, you know, I got all these beautiful girls I've been with, you know, the last, like, you know, 20 years and that, like 15 or so women that are really attractive and that they're super hot and that, but for some reason I can't have sex with them. And now I'm starting to know why. Oh my God, dude. Exactly. Oh my God, exactly what it is. I can't do it unless I'm married. My body will not fucking react because my spirit tells it to fuck off. My spirit tells my flesh to not do it. Even though I still, you know, say, do for myself, but the difference of it is, well, not with that person because I don't love that person. Now, people say, oh, masturbation is so bad, and I say, well, masturbation is only bad because, you know, it can, you know, make you not be so masculine. That's because you can't get a chick. The thing of it is, I can always get women. It's not about that. It's actually the opposite. I don't want to get a woman pregnant that I don't want to be with, that I don't want to marry to. There's both the women I try to fall in love with, and especially as I'm down the last couple of years in that, it never works. They never want love. They want to use men for their own personal desires, and their desires are demonistic. I mean, my ex literally had a fucking demon watching her. Not even joking, a full-on demon sitting by her door, just watching her. Never wanted anyone to give her love. He absorbed her love and fucking made her hate everything. When I gave her a lot of love, when we were together outside of her place, it was great. But as soon as I got inside of her place and that, oh my God. It was ridiculous. All it was lust. Lust. 24/7 lust. She wanted to give me love and be all nice and that, but her spirit just wanted lust. You can fight against what your spirit wants. Yeah, you can. But if your spirit's completely negative, you're demonic, then your spirit's eventually going to beat you. That's how people give in the lust and have sex all the time. They always refuse love. Always refuse love. They say, well, they try to put sex and love together. No. Sex alone is just lust. Sex doesn't actually exist with love. Yeah, the sex word means to be in that person. That's what sex actually means, to have intercourse with that person. But the thing of it is, you're supposed to have love with that person. Love means to create. Because God created us with love. That's why you have a vagina and you have a dick, you have cock and balls. Because you're supposed to produce love. That's what having a kid is. You do it out of love. When you have a kid without love, you're a piece of shit parent. And then your kid becomes devoted to not having love, and then they stop loving, and they don't want to love people because they don't understand that you were made with love. Because you weren't, to a certain extent. That's why marriage is so important. Because the covenant of marriage is so important for that reason. You can't develop children without having that love. When people don't have that love, your children devote to what? Being fucking massively satanic. Sometimes they break out of it, but most times it takes them time. Just like I always say nowadays, most people start off being a liberal. When they understand the truth, they always go conservative. Why? Because the truth gives you more conservative values. I learned that because I was personally a full-on liberal person. I was emotional. I didn't give a shit what anybody said. I was a piece of shit person. I didn't want to work. I wanted to be lazy because I was afraid of everything. I've been through all this research and it's all the same shit.
It looks like it's still locked.
And now that I gave myself to Jesus and I'm getting close to, I'm reborn, but I still gotta go through all adjustments to that because of my age, and if I'd done this when I was younger, that would be a lot different. But
We'll need someone to touch it so we can hear the voices in his
I'm
heart.
slowly getting my heart healed. I'm slowly starting to understand reality. I'm slowly getting happier. I'm slowly loving things more. I'm not looking at things from an evil perspective. I don't want to hate humans. I hate what the human does. I hate the condition of the heart of a human. I despise the evil shit that people do because the book tells me to despise that evil shit that people do. You know, it's like my favorite verse in the Bible and that. I love this verse a lot. It always makes me think about it. Oh, they got this big ass I think it's like a 200-year-old fucking Bible. Big ass thing. You know, every time I always go through Proverbs. Proverbs always gives you the sign of like how you are as a human. If you fall in line with the righteousness of Proverbs, then you normally are a good fucking person. And it says a warning against adultery. This is a very important thing. You know, it gives you these warnings for a reason. As I can always tell you not to be with drunkards, not to be with all these people and that. It's giving you a wall between the satanic side and the righteous side. If you put up that, armor of God, which is basically what armor of God is, it's teaching you to say these people are lost lambs, or the black sheeps. And it's not completely up to us to find them and to do stuff and try to bring them over. We can. We're supposed to give people love. We're supposed to give people the truth. The thing with this, you give them the truth, and then Jesus comes in, and Jesus is the one himself that goes after them, because when it comes down to, for what I know, and this is only my perspective of that, sorry God, I'm not trying to, say anything that you didn't say, but when it comes down to that, that's literally what I assume that it is. We give out the information, and then when they start getting that sense of belief, that's when the Holy Spirit kicks in. And the Holy Spirit goes to them and tries to, get them to think about loving things and happy things. Because that's what happened with me. When I start to really believe, the Holy Spirit's not just, oh, you're healed. The Holy Spirit, it's like, if you got decay, the Holy Spirit slowly devours that decay. It slowly gets rid of the demons. It takes time, because you slowly have to change. If you immediately change, well, you probably just fucking die, because just like anything else, it takes time, it takes growth. So it's like you change automatically, because the body never works like that, so the Holy Spirit can't work like that, because, well, you're flesh. Your spirit, is spirit, but it slowly has to change with the body in that too. That's my own personal look on it. Of course, when you think about why Jesus says that, be born of water again, be born of water, not. He uses all these metaphors. And you always gotta look at why is God use all these metaphors now? Because people that do understand it, or at least want to research it and try to find out what it is, then they're more or less likely going to be righteous.
Okay then, you're up, Skull.
Uh-huh.
Well, it looks like it's gonna hurt, and it doesn't seem right to ask so...
Oh, but it's cool if I do it?
Oh, come on, Skull. You're, tough.
And he's already experienced it once before. If anything, he's the ideal...
Just my luck, I guess. At least buy me a bowl of ramen or something once we're done.
I could do it if you want.
Yeah, it's cool. I got it.
Thank you, Skull.
Hey, get
think someone his age would have at least some talent.
Like it matters. This kid's gonna make us a fortune.
But yeah, I'm trying to find that verse. Where is it? Wisdom and revenge. And okay, here it is. The wickedness of it and that. Yeah, the wise and the foolish contest. Now, here's one verse in that. Verse 22 says, "The blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and has no sorrow with it. It is a sport to a fool to do mischief, but a man understanding hath wisdom. The fear of the wicked it shall come unto him, but the desire of the righteous shall be granted." Just that passage alone, you really want to think about that. God gives us blessing, and he says, maketh rich. People want to think rich is, oh, money in that. No, rich as in like love. Like just pure love. I would believe I'd rather be purely in love with myself and God and everybody around me than to sit there and be rich and have people use me and abuse me. Because every time people give into it, as soon as they see something to have a lot of beauty, a lot of strength, a lot of tallness, you know, girls with big tits, guys with big dicks, girls with big butts, they always get abused for lustful things. The lustful things is not just sex alone. Lustful thing is just something that someone has and you want because you see that they are better than you in whatever which way. And people honestly think that, you know, like the beauty standards and that nowadays. A lot of women think that because you see like Nicki Minaj, no offense, Nicki Minaj is not fucking a good-looking woman. Not with the fake tits and ass. Like I don't think she's really that attractive. Like her face is average and that, but like
these voices are somehow related to Natsume's emotional scars?
Like she's not that good looking. And people want to say that she's good looking. Like, well, Taylor Swift's good looking. Taylor Swift ain't bad looking. But she's a fucking terrible person. Well, yeah, but her beauty means everything. You see, that's the thing. You look for the outside. You don't look for the inside. You can have beautiful stuff on the outside. It's fine. You can be pretty on the outside. That's just your looks. That's just how you were formed. But your inside is what matters the most. Why? Because your inside is what you have to deal with for your whole entire life. You want to know why Taylor Swift is back and forth in between marriage and shit? And now she's finally decided to get married, so I'm doing that? Yeah, because you're fucking almost 40, bitch. You're in your fucking late 30s. You're not that. You're going to eventually digress in attraction. You ain't the cute little, like, 19-year-old girl singing fucking love songs and that. Fake love songs, talking about how you want to be in love with all these dudes and shit, and then you were with a fuckload of dudes. You got fucked by all these dudes and that. Don't know the truth of it that she did, but more or less likely, if you're with the guy and that, you're gonna end up banging him. That's just how it is. You know, these women are not with guys just to fucking be with them, especially if they're overly attractive celebrities and that. I mean, she was with almost every fucking celebrity. Every like mainstream man celebrity back in the early like 2010 up. And every time you hear them talk about her and that, they're always like, yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. She's an overspoiled bitch. That's what happens. When you have too much power and you don't know how to use it, you become spoiled. That's why spoilness actually exists. Like, I'm strong. I'm stronger than the average man by... well, especially nowadays, because most men are fucking weak as fuck. I'm stronger than most fucking men in the world because I lift weights. You know. Now, when I say I am the strongest, no. But is my faith really strong? Yes. Every time I'm in the gym, I'm always praying. I always pray in between certain sets and that, especially when I get tired. I always pray to Jesus for strength, always. And I exercise really fucking hard. Does my body resemble that? To a certain extent, it does. I've been noticing the difference in bulkiness and strength in that. And I need to take a shit. Oh, man. Woo! So I'm moving around a lot. Yep, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Be right back.
On these clips, I'll put the description. I'll put the link in the description. They're so close.
I'll be right back, guys. I think my shit's here. Yeah, I'm trying out some new stuff. I'm starting to get into peptides. I'm in this American company called Wellness Center. Wellness company. They give out a lot of stuff from that, so I'm going to try out some stuff. It's not FDA approved, but I can't say I give a fuck what the government actually thinks, because the government doesn't know shit. I hate when people rely on government stuff and that, but they all do drugs and meth and shit. People say, oh, steroids are so bad and that. I'm like, motherfucker, you guys are on crack and cocaine and meth and heroin. I think the side effects of steroids could be a huge amount if you fucking overdose on them, of course. If you take a little bit of Anavar every day, now I doubt if you're gonna fucking die from it. You're gonna recover super quickly, because that shit actually does work pretty good. So it depends on the person itself. Seems like I'm pretty hyper responsive with almost everything I take. So if I take too much caffeine, that I know it right away, because I'll fucking feel like shit. I'm like, oh man, I'm nauseated and crap. Anyway, I'll be back.
Most likely.
Okay, let's keep going through this. Yeah, I thought my thing was here, but I guess not. I guess something else is
So we're
deliberate.
looking for something like what Shujin Academy was to Alice.
We should keep listening. There's bound to be some sort of clue here.
Sir, try to keep your voice down. He'll be back any minute.
Oh, come off it. Can you really blame me for complaining? I'm the one who has to read his crap every day.
The kid's got motivation, but that's about all he's got. Seems any talent for writing in that family died with his grandfather. Oh, excuse me. Can I get another Gatorade coffee?
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Well, he's still our little money tree. No way in hell we're letting him...
You're terrible, sir.
What? Ow! Damn, this shit hurts.
Thanks to that, however, we've managed to hear a good amount.
didn't really get it, but it sounded like some kind of cafe.
Indeed. I heard one of them say Gattore Coffee.
Right, Gattore is the name of a cafe chain. But I don't think I saw any around Sendai Station.
If there aren't a lot of them, it'll make finding the right one that much easier.
Well, at the very least, we've got a lead on finding the trauma room now.
Right. Let's get out of here and find us a coffee shop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Increase damage from magical person skills. Yeah, finish with like a bond request and sucks you can't super run in here.
Let's get to work.
I love this little cabin. This cabin gets so fucking big on the inside of it.
Okay, we can do this.
Let's see if I can beat the teddy bear now.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get going.
Here's what I found. You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one.
Oh, I have to beat. Oh,
You're
that's
already
cool.
working on this one.
I get to beat her again.
You're already working on this one. What's that over there?
We got an arrest on him. Whenever you're ready.
What's up? What's that?
Yeah, checkpoint window.
Hey, what do you think that is? Nah, you can always use it. Ready for ambush. Just say when.
Oh, fuck it. Every time I had my mic plugged in, actually without my mic plugged in sometimes.
Alright.
My fucking, for some reason my remote control doesn't connect 100%. Kind of weird. That would be sucks ass. The more technology that we get, the more crappier it becomes.
Someone here?
Crap! Back down now! Never keep your best for me! Damn it! More? Yeah, turn it up! That was major nuclear attack!
Finally! Let up! This is it! Finish him off!
Here I thought they'd put up a fight.
Good stuff!
There's something peculiar over there.
And now, I'm gonna make
Bit of a
you
hobby.
mine! Oh,
Turn it off the fucking thing.
Any of you happen to be dating? Well, how would that be any of your business? I wonder who you guys are. Personally, I get a treat for you, Joker. I'm into your heart.
She is freaking! You better watch out, Joker!
She's tough. See any weaknesses yet, Oracle? One sec. Analyzing. Fire! Burn that smirk right off her face! Alice, why are you doing this? You've hurt so many people! Huh? It's my fault everyone is in love with you!
Please allow me.
No one who's saying that means it! You're just manipulating them! You know about all that, huh? Change your heart.
You're mine.
Oh, I just can't wait to find out. Yes, it's getting weaker. Take her down.
Fire!
Ow! Hey, what the hell? Looks like she's weak to wind. Got any wind to send her way? Why are you being like this? Just so sick of separating. Something's changing. Stay on guard.
Whoa, holy shit!
Why is she so fast now?
Sheesh. It's time to take it all to school. Alice, what made you like this? You never get it to come at me. I've been treated like shit all my life. And I'm done. You don't know what that is. It's further up the social ladder. The shittier they were to me. Even if they don't get it. Why? Walk like I didn't matter. How could trash like that not be shit? Now show me that you're trash too. What's it's over. I'll turn you.
It's over!
It's over. Soon I will be like all the men in the world. Where are you?
Right here!
Did we do it?
Nice work!
Okay. Look forward to seeing your new power.
This is the request. You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one. You're already working on this one.
Okay, it's revving down.
You're already working on this one.
Sucky best striker with this.
You're already working on this one.
Shadow as far as I know. Keep it moving. What the heck is that?
Must have been the wind.
This might be what we need.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Performing a fusion.
Black ooze. God, he has so many weaknesses, but he has a lot of strengths too.
You wish to strengthen it? How much power will you add? This is what you've chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets a lot of endurance. I just think that he's strong against two things. I mean, opposite I wanted to be. I gotta make that paper guy. He's probably the best guy.
May luck be on your side.
That's it for the day, huh?
Oh, Alice bitches. Still a bunch. Got 3,000 alive. And that's true, because when you face the first palace boss, he was fucking rather has you with my life. Offensively, he's not that good.
Get to work. This is the request. You're already working on this one. Mission accomplished.
Fuck you.
Let's see. I'll just add this.
Oh?
I like how it's covered up from this side. When you go inside, like uncovered.
All right, we're on the hunt for a Gatorade coffee.
Gatorade coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to Sendai Station.
Whoa, that was fast.
Ooh.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination.
You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only you can do.
I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
All right, guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, I've got it.
This is it. Gatori coffee.
I can smell the coffee. Seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
Are we sure we have the right place?
We'll just have to put in the keyword and see.
All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our names.
Trauma cell?
It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere.
Of course. It's Prince of Night...
It's just like what happened in Shibuya. This is where...
What could have happened?
Shh. Someone's...
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsu. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent. What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What?
That voice. Is it Natsume?
Can't be. He acknowledged my work.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover. Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
Oh, I'm trying as hard as I can.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
These guys are the worst.
Here it comes!
Right on you. A talentless hack like you is hopeless. Hopeless!
This is the same thing we saw in Shibuya.
Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
You know, I said I was in this for the money. Strike! It's getting torture!
Don't let Mongo attack! Don't let it ram you!
Fire! Fire! Please allow me. Ravage them!
He's a strong one! Exploit his weakness to current!
You're mine!
You better cling to that game of tricks. The way I see it, that's all you'll ever have.
It's warping around using
Persona!
Is this what they call a ninja?
Not exactly.
Let's go!
I might not like it Natsume. These assholes who are using the bullets, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. We
only chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely for us to win.
From what I can tell, this editor was a real scumbag.
More than ever. That means let this go on any longer.
Persona! Come, take this!
Bingo! That skill just now? Perfected!
That's why you're the leader.
This one! Fair warning, this one's gonna be rough!
You're mine! You kid serious? Proud. Please allow me to see that. Can he?
Oh shit! Last attack is crazy fast!
On the other hand, it leaves him wide open. Dodge the attack and hit him with everything you've got!
Strike!
It's a strong one! Exploit its weakness to curse!
Persona! Take this!
Skill connect! Oh, that was awesome!
Take this! Fire!
Please allow me.
Fire!
I'm not done!
Much thanks.
Take this!
This is my other self. Prepare yourself.
I'm going too!
You're up. Frustrated yourself along.
It's fast. Be careful not to get caught up in its attacks.
Formal.
Okay, I'm not done. Take an amazing action.
Another.
That one was tough. Everyone stay focused.
Leave that one to me!
That's what's pretty worn out.
Persona.
I gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Dude, that was nuts!
Formal.
You know it.
From now.
Ready?
Time for the curtain call.
It's working. Good night, guys.
Worthless fool. The big time. Hey, Mr. Natsume.
You did it. The warden's down for the count.
Whew. Well, I guess that does it.
We can get inside the birdcage now, right? Better get going then.
Wait, but what was that we just saw? Seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for his name.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of times.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Those editors are horrible.
They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money. It still doesn't justify what he's doing now.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity. These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool, and yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor, and battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge in and of itself. As if it wasn't hard enough, if you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and unfulfilling times are all that's in store. Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, doesn't seem to have anyone. Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. Now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this infernal novel of lies. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
You seem pretty motivated this time around, Inari.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
Okay, all that's left is the calling card.
Right. We need to make Natsume aware that we're coming to steal the desires. That should materialize then.
We'll need to decide how we want to do it. What's the best way to make sure he gets the message?
That only worked because we had all those people to help spread the word. It probably wouldn't work here.
What do we do? He could be lost, maybe? I'll go take a...
Hey, what's wrong, kid? Oh, you got separated from your mom, huh? Don't worry, I got you.
Is that Zenkichi?
What? Gramps was already here?
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would you? I'm over it. Huh? What do you mean it's not worth pub sex time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law? Or are you saying you'd abandon your own kid, too? Is that it? A lost kid's no joke, you know. Hey, wait! Where are you going? It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything.
The kid totally thinks he's a creep.
That kid sure made things difficult. He didn't have to run away like that, right?
You're not exactly cute and cuddly, Gramps. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Will you stop calling me Gramps?
This is perfect timing, though, actually. Let's ask Zenkichi what he thinks.
Sure. We're supposed to be working together anyway.
We're all set to go inside Natsume's jail. There's just one thing left to do. Only problem is, we're not sure how to send our calling card.
Calling card? Oh, you mean that thing you guys did with the screens in Shibuya? If you want my advice, you should avoid any high-profile stuff like that. The police aren't that stupid. Eventually you'll get caught. I know I'm supposed to help you and all, but I gotta draw the line at breaking the law.
So the adult's the voice of reason here. You really are a Gramps. You know that?
You're pretty set on calling me that, aren't you? Whatever. My point is, go with something simpler.
We need a way to guarantee that Natsume will read the calling card. Maybe if we knew where he was going to be, we could set something up before he arrived. In that case, I found just the event. Natsume is holding another book signing at the bookstore near the station. Natsume will most certainly be there. It starts as soon as the store opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds doable. I bet it'd be easy to set up if we roll in at night.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
Huh?
Yeah. If we did it and got caught, they'd lock us up.
They'd lock me up too!
You saying you can't do it? Some help the police turned out to be.
Wasn't the deal that you'd cooperate with us? I thought adults kept their word.
You kids.
All right, it's settled. I will go and prepare the calling card.
Yeah, you got this, Yusuke. That goes for you too, Zenkichi. We'll leave the planning to you.
Am I seriously going to go through with this?
Listen to me.
should write something.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Performing a fusion. You wish to strengthen it? How much power will you add? How much power will you add? How much power? This is what you... The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. How much power will you add? 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 How much power will you add?